clad in chiton armor, with iron-shod quarterstaff in hand. As thousands of tiny portals tear open around her, she has fought this fight before, and she will do it again. Not because she wants to, for certainly she doesn't, but because she must. And so with that, let us prepare to fight. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Innawood. We are here with Hilma Baron, and we are currently waiting atop our cave. For a split second, the world is overlaid with a vast, empty void. No surprises there. And as of yet, we haven't seen any new creatures appear. Oh, wonderful. Blood everywhere around us. We awake, so we must have been asleep for a moment, with a start from what must have been a violent and horrifying daydream. Her body aches as if the wounds were real. And we're feeling pain. We are certainly feeling those wounds. Well, we might not be seeing any extra-dimensional creatures yet, but we are seeing crows. I know. Ominous, right? It may be those crows that ate our crops in the last episode. Let's see. They are flying at the moment. One is in the air and one is on the ground. So yeah, they can fly over our fence. We can stop other things. Well, or maybe we can't because a squirrel was in there. But yes, I think it was probably the crows that came for a munch. Ah, there we go. A swarm structure. It was always here, right? It's falling. Okay, so I think it must be pretty close to us right now. Or not. Perhaps it was just up on one of the trees or something like that and it's dropped down. Hard to tell. But right now, it's actually a little injured. And it's further away from where we are currently, but I imagine it will probably make its way on over towards us. Right now, I think the safest space for us to stay in is right here, right in the center, as we wait. Let's just put our safe mode back on. Oh, and it's immediately triggered by the swarm structure. So how close are you now? You're not getting any closer. Do we want to go and fight this thing? Ideally, we would do it out here. We can see that the sun has been snuffed out. Okay, well, we're not seeing it anymore, so let's go put safe mode back on and continue to wait, Hilma. As, yet again, we experience more nightmares and more pain. Our pain shot up really high then, and there we go. Okay. Oh boy. So the bad thing about being in pain is that it does drop down a few of our skills, and the swarm structure has done substance. The absence intensifies, and now all around us there are... What are they? Are these absences? I think they are. No, there's an absence over there. I have no idea what's on the ground around us currently. Unless it is something. No. But we can't move? We cannot move. Huh. Interesting. And frightening. Are we bound somehow? Nope. Okay. This is more than a little concerning. We're surrounded by something underneath all of that mess. But right now, we cannot move. I don't like that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we were held. We were suspended in time. That is even more concerning. Yup, the absence intensifies. An empty space around you. It suddenly feels emptier than it should possibly be. We can't move while that's happening. And now we have memories. And there's quite a few of them. Many of them seem to have just dropped down. And I think the absence is here. It is. Okay. Now we have these memories close by. The shade of a human body reaching towards you like it needs help. Though it has no eyes, you feel as though it's staring through you. And so, oh boy, we can hear a voice speaking out. Take my hand. But where is that voice coming from? Hard to tell. We strike out, clobbering a memory as it disappears. Striking again and again. The memories are pushed back away from us as the absence freezes time. I don't think anything else can get closer to us while that's happening. We hear a voice again. I don't want to die. Okay. There. We're ready. And more blood. Severe pain now. As we strike down yet another memory. The absence is close now. We strike at it with a critical, no less. Let's see. Oh, we're going to need to do more than that. Faking strikes. We try again and again to hit it. And for an instant, we feel the absence's hunger upon you. I see. It doesn't want to be an absence. From the southwest and below, we hear a voice. It'll be over quick. And another. Come on, they can help us. People, throughout time and space, we think, not good. We hear another voice. Hello, as we feel stretched, as if part of us was elsewhere. We're not solid enough to affect matter, and our equipment falls through. Does it? Because we still have it right now. Oh, no we don't. I take that back. They tumble to the floor. We are still incorporeal. I don't know how long that's going to last for. I don't think it can hurt us while we're incorporeal, right? What are the full effects of that? You're not quite fully here. Okay, well we can kind of work with that, right? Yeah, it can't affect us. Oh, maybe not. It still is affecting us, seemingly. We feel its hunger upon us. As our feet slip on the blood, we try to get a little bit of distance between us and it. And then we smell an entirely new smell, like nothing we have smelled before. We can't quite decide whether it's good or bad. Memories all around us are disappearing as we are frozen in space. Hilma, halfway through running, trapped in a moment in time. Okay, that's fine. Still incorporeal? No. Okay, we have substance, so let's run over and get, first of all, and most importantly, our weapon, Ironshod Quarterstaff. We've grabbed it, we start to strike, trying to hit this thing down, and there we go. It disappears. Let's quickly try and get back our equipment on if we can. One by one, we start to put our equipment back on, just piece by piece here. And I trust that actually these layers are not working out at all. So, for the most part, they seem to. There we go. That should work out okay. That's better. The integrity of space-time is violated. You don't say. We might be in pain, but we don't actually have any injuries right now. But we've got a swarm structure right here. We strike at it, doing a fair amount of damage. And from that swarm structure, a number of twisting blades emerge. Now the blades, we can strike down without too much trouble. Well, I say that. You're cut in ways worse than physical. I don't like the sound of that. I imagine it's just creating us to have a greater deal of pain. So the question is, do we keep on striking at these blades, or do we try and take down the swarm structure? I think we just go for the swarm structure. Look at all of those attacks. As the blades continue to strike. Oh, okay. Our stats. We've got nothing right now. But this thing is nearly dead. Surely we can do something to it, and indeed we can. As our stamina, our life force, everything that we are is taken from us. There is one twisting blade left. Okay, we can breathe, but we can barely lift our own limbs right now. Our wariness is fine. We are fresh, but we have 0 on everything right now. Yeah. Okay, winded as well. Let's try and catch our breath. Oh, an impossible shape. Yes, let's stop. Okay, what are you? A twisted shape, floating in midair. Its angles don't seem to quite add up. It hurts to look at. You can see through it, not as if it was transparent, but as if it isn't quite fully there. Sure. Okay, we're relying on our weapon more than anything right now. There's a few things that we missed out there. A tall figure quickly fades in and out of existence, leaving us with a vague impression of malice. So we know that friend. We've experienced them before. And, of course, the impossible shape. We can't quite get a clear view of it, but it's here in front of us right now, and it is already injured. We try to strike at it, and we are still doing damage, even though we have next to no strength. We've got Centinel. Oh, 100 monsters killed. Well, that'll do it. We are a Centinel. Okay. Breathing heavily. We need to try and get back our stamina. Let's put safe mode back on. The swarm structure is close enough that it's going to be a problem. Okay. For a split second, the world is overlaid with a vast alien landscape with building-sized plant structures all around us. And then an empty and ruined city. It was there, almost for a moment. Built to a vastly different scale than those on Earth. So, not home, but we are seeing visions of different realities. Oh boy. And that high-pitched squeal. And that's new? Okay. Smoke. Everywhere. A thick mist. Yeah. Through tiny pinpricks in space. But it is dissipating as well. Oh, fantastic. Another swarm structure. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, I think we let it come to us, or we try to go to it, and we just continue to try and strike this thing down. Because it seems to be doing, as it says, a different kind of damage to us. Just like that, we have got rid of it. But yeah, having no strength, no dexterity, no intelligence, no perception, nothing, that ain't great. And plus, I think these memories are actually going to be able to hurt us a little bit more. So we strike out as quickly as we can towards them all. But we're okay. That figure was there again. A voice. It's so cold. We can hear quiet crying. A different voice. Put it down. We can talk about this. And more smoke. What a time we're having up here. As, yep, more blood is spilt. And I don't know if it actually physically is Hilma's blood because she's not anemic. But you imagine if that is, that would not be great. The sun is gone again. We wait. We're actually getting a little bit of our stamina back, which is nice. And then memories. Many memories emerge. And our quarterstaff is nearly broken. Yeah, that thing... Okay. It's been doing great work for us, but I don't think it's going to be able to do much more. Damn. Oh boy, that's a lot of smoke. We can't really do anything about that, other than just try and find a gap and wait in it. There are memories around us. I'm trying to see what other creatures there are. Not seeing many others. Then again, our perception's terrible right now, so we might be missing them. More blood. Wonderful. Right now, we are kind of managing. And there's one of the watchers. A giant eye in the sky. In an impossible shape. Well, I don't want to say goodbye to this staff, but this might be the last of what it's able to do as we strike and we make it disappear. Even just going downstairs and grabbing the cudgel might be the right call, but I'm afraid if we go down, we're not going to be able to get back up again. Like, if we're going to fight, this is it up here. We do have a knife. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. We're going to activate the spear strap, put that back on there. Okay. It might be completely destroyed at this stage. We can repair it downstairs. But yeah, for now, I think we're just going to have to take the carving knife out. Yeah, let's activate that. We are going to use the holster. We're going to draw out that carving knife. And we're just going to get ready. If anything comes towards us, we're going to start trying to stab with our handmade knife. This is fine. Totally fine. Smoke. Ancient cities. You know? Good times. Just a regular day. Here. At the dawn of time. An impossible shape. Okay? Well, here we go then. So, okay, we can get okay strikes with the carving knife. Is it damaged? Not yet. That's good. We can work with that. There's a swarm structure falling down somewhere, which means that it's just kind of spawned nearby. All the colors have inverted for a moment. We keep on awaking from these daydreams. And the way I kind of see Hilma right now is that she's just in a state, you know? Capable still when it comes to fighting, but just in this strange, dreamlike state of mind. Not really controlling her body, just running on survival mode. We see another overlay. Tiny, featureless, circular room as we hear those distant squeals again. And more smoke. Always more smoke. The moment is feeling thick. It's not over yet, and those swarm structures are still close. One's in our field. Now we can't have that. We're definitely going to try and take care of it. It's just a question of whether or not we go down now. Well, I guess that answers it. No, we're going to take care of this swarm structure first. That could actually be the same one, for all we know. Oh boy, a good strike. Okay, the twisting blades, they are attacking us. And I think really what they are doing to us right now is just weakening us more and more, slowly but surely. Bring us down to the state where, everything is zero. We are over-encumbered because we have no strength whatsoever right now. Let's see, is it still down there? Okay, it is. Well, we can't have that, can we? Let's take care of this one first. We need to make sure that we're actually striking the right thing. The swarm structure in the center. And for whatever reason, they don't seem to be able to do much more to us than just what they've been doing. Oh boy, stamina is not good though. Let's see. Climb down. Oh boy, yep, should have known that was going to happen. Okay, we're slammed against the charcoal kiln, so the reason why I jumped down on top of this is because we wouldn't be falling as far. However, it was still enough to damage us. Yeah, with no strength, nothing. I should have expected as much. Oh boy, the impossible shape gets in quite a few attacks there, but we get enough on it. And what is that? What? Okay, there is something strange over there, and I don't know what it is yet, but as soon as we can see again, we're going to investigate. What is that? Alien grass. Okay. An area of something that almost looks like grass. The blades are serrated and move on their own. Well, that's new. And it's next to our bloody farm, along with an absence. Okay. Great. Wonderful. Let's start striking at it. We've got to hope that we can get something in here. I don't think it's gonna. It's just pain. And a shifting mass. Okay. A small shifting mass floating in midair. I think we have seen that before. We'll strike it down. The absence we just do not seem to be able to hit. Until we do. Okay. Let's keep at it. Of course. Alright. Well, we know that the absence is capable of doing that. We can't really run right now though. We just have to wait until... Oh, we are corporeal again already. Let's grab what we need to. Picking back up the carving knife. Let's continue to strike at the absence until we get lucky. Another good strike, okay. Lots of misses in between. I mean, how do you strike nothing? Somehow we do. Let's get everything back on, Hilma. Okay, yet again, let's go and swap them round. What a time. Another impossible shape. Fine then. That was enough there. Oh, make it disappear for a moment, I think. That'll do it. Come on now. I don't really want to get blood all over our field. We might not have much of a choice. We still have that swarm structure. We've lost sight of it for a moment. And oh, the grass is gone, so it's not a permanent fixture. That's good to know at least. Okay, you're up to the northeast, huh? Are we going to be able to just kind of slog over towards it? Maybe. We're going to have lots of these other things coming at us along the way. And I don't want to go too far because while we have been able to handle these things so far, there is a chance that there might be things that come out that we cannot handle. Oh, great. Frozen in time, yet again, by an absence. And, yeah, there is a chance that it could strip us of our equipment yet again. And sure enough, it does. But I think because we are so slow right now, we're so weakened that we don't actually stay incorporeal for all that long. Yeah, there we go. Already, we should be able to grab that and just get back to stabbing this thing. Yet again, it gets us. We drop that carving knife to the ground. This is getting worse. Well, we got it back. Let's strike down the impossible shape. We've got that alien grasp yet again. Wonderful. Let's keep on striking it. Take the absence out of existence. There we go. And let's get everything back. Okay. Still 2 swarm structures. I think they need to go. 2 impossible shapes first. We stab at them. Taking down the shape as blood is spilled. If we are getting anemic from this, I'd be very concerned. And honestly, I don't know if we'll be able to tell. How much longer is the storm going to rage on for? And can I get this swarm's attention? Where are you? I can't see it anymore, but now there is alien grass between us and home. It's not great. And the sun's out. Of course it is. Let's just wait then. Gather our stamina and just hope this thing is going to pass. The moment is not over yet. Not by a long shot, seemingly. Okay, where is this thing? Down to the south. So, to the south we will go. The sun's out now. Okay, it's doing something to us from a distance. We're going to have to climb over this fence. Can't do that with a carving knife, huh? Alright. Oh, we actually have to wield our carving knife with both hands right now. That's how weak we are. Yeah, we are not going to be able to climb this thing. So let's just try and go around then. That'll have to do for now. Okay, there it is. It was trying to teleport to us before, but it couldn't. Okay. Oh boy. That's it. I think that's it. No portals. The world is steady. Okay. Hot damn. So, while we only got mildly physically damaged from that, I mean, it was us climbing off the roof that did it, I think we have other effects that we might need to worry about in the long term. For one, we've got blood everywhere, which isn't super nice. How is everyone doing here? Well, I hope. Let's check in on the hatchlings. Okay. Yeah, there are quite a few of them. And many of them are not our friends yet. We need to swap positions. Thank you. Okay, so severe pain. Let's just go and drink some of... Not the ammonia. No. We should... there we go. Willow bark tea. So the shelf life on this is indefinite. It will make us a little bit sick from what we know so far, but that will help just kind of diminish that pain. That is the hope here. Also, I think we can probably get away with taking off some of our armor as well. So let's just go start dropping off, actually, all of our armor, really. That'll have to do for now. And I cannot remember whether or not we were working on boots downstairs, but I imagine we probably were. Oh, look at that, we're tired. I think we should probably sleep. Yeah, we've earned it. I don't think we're going to bandage anything right now. I think we're just going to keep this carving knife in our hand. We've got no stats at all. I just got to hope that when we wake up, everything will be alright. Okay. Things are slowly returning. You awaken from a nightmare. This wasn't the end of the world. All those innocents you've murdered. We're feeling it. And we actually, interesting, saw something that hurts to remember. So obviously that's from the the portal storm. But we also had a vivid nightmare. A nightmare that, yeah, we've been killing innocents this whole time. And that it isn't the end of the world. Well, some of our stats are recovering. It is slow going. But they're kind of there. Our strength is just nothing. I imagine that Hilma is just withered right now. Slowly her body is returning to her, but most of it has been whisked off into some additional or side-on dimension to our own. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. And we're still tired. I think we just awoke because it was a nightmare. So we are just going to have smoked meat for now to keep it nice and simple. We're still in severe pain, so we could have some willow bark tea to help with that. So let's do that. That's going to make us sick. Whether or not we can hold down water, we should be able to. So let's just start to drink. Okay, and I think we're just going to go straight back to sleep. Yeah. Okay, our strength is returning. Everything else seems to be coming back to us. That's good. The pain is starting to diminish. Okay, we're back where we were, and everything else is starting to recover. Yet again, we awake from another nightmare. Forced to watch as your loved ones are being executed. Yeah. Well, Hilma did lose loved ones to the Migos. She didn't see it all happen, but she certainly heard it. We're still tired, but we have some of our ability back. We can breathe. Let's eat. We need to try and keep up our strength as much as we can. We're slaked still, and we're just in mild pain for the time being. Okay. I'm going to stick my head downstairs and just see where we're at. 18% on the boots, so they are certainly going to need a little bit more time. And speaking of time, what is the time of day? We can't actually tell inside, but I think if we pop our head out, we should be able to get something of an idea. Is our blood still all over the field? Oh, it is. It is the dead of night right now, so we could probably get away with sleeping some more. I feel like you've earned it, Hilma. We need to repair the staff. That's going to be a priority for us. We need to try and finish off those boots as well. Okay, still tired. Hilma awakes from a nightmare about being eaten alive by something terrible. Yeah, this is sticking with us. I love it. I do enjoy that it is a different consequence to just taking damage. This is a different kind of damage that we need to deal with now. And we're dealing with it. Slowly but surely, we are going to get ourselves back to health. I think that's enough water for now. That should probably do it. And there is light downstairs, so we can look at working on those boots. Let's just chuck on our backpack for now. 105 items in that backpack. That seems excessive. Oh, it's seeds and whatnot. The bone flute as well. Good. You know what? I think before we work on the stuff downstairs, I would like to try and see if we can repair our staff. So we're going to activate this candle here to get a little bit of light, and we should have a blacksmith repair kit. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we want to try and repair the quarterstaff. So we need scrap metal to be able to do that. Okay, so if we just hit 9 to disassemble, we're going to disassemble one of the chunks of steel. There we go. Okay, just the one for now. That'll do it. We're getting warm. Yeah, we are. We're not really wearing much else, if anything. I guess we'll just have to live with that. Make sure that we stay hydrated while we're doing this. But yes, blacksmith repair kit. And let's repair that quarterstaff, please. Okay, so we won't say until reinforced, because actually our success chance ain't great, but the damage chance is still 0, so we should be able to do this without damaging it. So we'll say until a success. There we go, that's a little bit better. So yet again, we're just going to keep on working on it, and that's it. Okay, fantastic. It's actually back to full health. Quarterstaff, you have done us well. Very happy about that. So now let's pop downstairs. We can probably extinguish the candle and just finish working on the boots that we have down below. Okay, got to about 37%. Not too bad. We'll pop up, have some dinner, and then have another good sleep. And hopefully this time, no nightmares. Well, we're not getting rid of our tiredness. I think that's going to be with us for a decent while. But healthy living seems to have some rewards. Nice. Although in saying that, we also awaken in a cold sweat, relieved that we weren't being eaten alive by evil Twinkies. A Twinkie. It's been a long time, Hilma. It's been a long time. Craving Twinkies. That's fair. That's fair. I'm surprised you can still remember what they taste like, but, for now it's smoked meat and water. It's not the same. It certainly is not. I would love to be able to bake you a cake, Hilma, but we're not quite at cake stage yet. Let's head back downstairs and keep on working. Well, we've been playing our bone flute all day. We're at 78% on these boots. And yet again, we have another opportunity to rest. The sun has set, and so we're going to make the most of that to try and see if we can have a good night's sleep. Whether or not that's going to be possible, well, we'll see how Hilma feels in the morning. No. The answer is no. Her body is doing good, but her mind, not so much. She awakens from a nightmare about the cataclysm not having happened and being stuck in an office job, probably back at the rescue headquarters, just waiting for a call out. Another life, Hilma. Maybe there's another universe out there in which she is still doing just that. For now, though, it's gonna be the same as yesterday and the day before that. She's gonna eat and then head down into a dark, damp cave, continue working on some boots. And finally, the boots are done. A full set of chitinous armor. Not bad, Hilma. Not bad. That armor will indeed keep you safe. That's one step done. And she's been healing this whole time as well. Her head is nearly fully recovered from the fall atop of here. And seeing as a bit of time has actually passed, we might be able to go and check on the situation outside. Other than the blood, oh boy, there's next to nothing left. We've still got some crops in the ground, but most of them have been eaten, and I imagine it's by bloody crows. Could be the aphids. There are still aphids in the region, but we have seen a fair few crows around here as well. Disappointing. Incredibly disappointing. The farm life is not so easy out here, is it, Hilma? Now, we might be able to build things like scarecrows. I haven't actually had a look yet. Doesn't seem like it. So I'm not quite sure what the answer is going to be for us when it comes to that. Whether or not we could keep some animals up here and whether or not those animals might spook some of the other creatures that would come down here, I can't be certain. But we'd also have to make sure that those animals aren't going to trample the crops, so they can't be anything too big. Maybe there is a solution out there. Maybe I just don't know what that is yet. For now, for Hilma, let's just inspect this mill. There is actually some more capacity in here. Well, okay, let's get that filled and get milling. Oh, okay, it's taking the flour out. Good. Let's go put the rest of these cooked acorns in there and get to work. Excellent. 600 flour. Oh boy. Well, it looks like we could nearly grab all of it. Looks like there's a bit here that we should probably bring inside. You know what? Let's chuck some smoked meat in there. We're gonna need to put a little bit more charcoal in too, though. That should do it. We could grab it from all the way over there. Excellent. Not quite enough. 88 is what we need. So let's just do 50 for now. Turn that into dehydrated meat. There you go. Everything else, let's just gather it on up. Let's keep those seeds out here for now. Everything else is coming with us. And you know what? Let's try and do a little bit of organizing and see if this still works out okay for us. Seemingly, yeah. The only thing that's still here is just the blunderbuss, and I'm okay with that staying there for the time being. Well, I'm sure that encounter atop the cave went differently than many of you were expecting. It certainly did for me, I have to say. But I'm glad that Hilma is feeling okay, that for the most part, she's alright. But there's still a lot of blood up here. That's her blood, that's real, it's tangible. This is something that has actually happened here. And that's why I think Hilma can't shake it. That's why these memories, these nightmares are still plaguing her. She's tired, she's exhausted, but she's continuing on, as must we all. And so for that reason, I hope you'll be joining me in the next episode. And a reminder, once again, this episode is the last episode of Cataclysm, the last episode of Hilma here on this channel. The next episode of Hilma, this Friday's episode, is going to be on the new channel. And if for some reason you've missed all the news, all the activity about that, please do check out the linked video at the end of this one, as Hilma's story, her tale here at the dawn of time, will continue over there. And so, for one last time on this channel here, I ask you all, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. And finally, I would like to extend a great big thank you to the Legion on Patreon who continue to make content like Cataclysm here possible.